Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne to do your What's Cracking reading. I know everything looks different. I've thrown what I can together to get you a reading. I am doing this direct to my iPad and uploading to YouTube so you get volume, because if I do it the other way, you can't hear me well. I'm away from home just until Wednesday, so there will be no readings on Wednesday because I will be traveling home. Only thing I sort of want to say is thank you to everyone for your support on my channel, and thank you for your good wishes. It's so beautiful when I take time out how many people wish me well. If you want a personal reading with me, you can book via my website now at www.theaussiegoddess.com. You can pick your time, how long you want your reading for, and how you want the reading delivered. So you can do all that via there, and it's completely in your hands. If you want a reading outside of the times I offer, good idea to email me, because I do keep some appointment times back for those people who are working or unable to make the sort of basic times. So I'll leave you with that one. I won't be doing readings Wednesdays because I'll be traveling home, but I will be live on Wednesday for YouTube. So I'll get back in time to do the YouTube readings. Super chat. All right, we're going to use the Gilded Tarot for your reading. I actually tried a couple of other decks and the lighting is a little bit sort of obscure, to say the least. So let's see how we go. All right, so we're starting off, oh nice, starting off with the Victory card. The Victory card is a card that talks of success. Success that sometimes comes with sort of a little bit of smugness or self-satisfaction. So sometimes it's sort of coming through something, feeling really good about it, but maybe feeling a little overconfident. But it does talk about public recognition. It does talk about being recognized for your talents and skills, which is beautiful about this card. And it also comes up a lot when we've finally been seen after trying to get ourselves noticed for so long. So let's see what's going on. All right, and then we have the Six of Swords. Very interesting energy. You may be moving away from something or someone, maybe because you've sort of somehow won at something. Maybe you're in a better position to move away. Maybe you've accumulated what you wanted to do to move away from this particular thing. But I know because the moon is full, which means that you have information now to travel forward. So maybe whatever this was holding you up before, something has helped you let go of that. Now, it could be that someone stepped in to give you a little bit of a head start. Maybe you're moving away, say, from unemployment because you've finally been seen or offered a job. Sometimes it's that sort of energy, but whatever this is, in the interim, you have learned lots of lessons. The universe is saying to you here that the lessons you've learned are going to help you on your journey. And because of that, you're moving from what we see as troubled waters into calmer waters. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. I feel for some of you, I may be talking to people who've moved away from perhaps a toxic relationship or a relationship that wasn't really going somewhere. We do have the Sun here though, which is quite interesting, because that makes me feel like whatever you're moving away from, you may not be moving away from completely, because there's an energy here of revitalization or bringing something back from the dead. So it could be somebody you've traveled away from and you felt really good about moving away from them, or a situation you've moved away from, or even just backed out of. But whatever this is, it does feel like something's turning around here. Yeah, because we have the Three of Wands here. So it's sort of the energy I'm getting here is that perhaps you've had enough of something the way it was. Perhaps the way it was wasn't working for you. It wasn't working at all. And I feel like this energy of perhaps moving away from this is sort of bringing around this energy of things sort of lifting because of that. So maybe I don't know, it doesn't feel like you've put an ultimatum down, but maybe you have asked for something to be different. Maybe you've asked for change. I'm not sure, but it sort of feels to me like something you're breathing life into something again. That's what it feels like with this energy. And then I see the Future card here. So it's almost like you're now waiting for the results. So it could be, for example, that you've said to them at work, I'm going to leave unless you consider promotion or unless you consider a pay rise. Or you could have said to a person, I can't deal with this relationship. It isn't going the way I want it to, or it could be something like that. But that's the sort of energy I'm getting through here, is that you're breathing life into something that was not working, or not gaining speed, I want to say. I do have the Seven of Cups coming through here. Now this is really interesting, because the Seven of Cups talks of confusion or illusion, delusion. And I feel like here it is this energy of choice. It's the energy of being able to choose something because it's right for yourself. So maybe this is something you've chosen to do because you feel somehow or another you've gained some perspective on where you're coming from here. Sometimes it can be that energy of, so I'm trying to get the light in the right place so you can see the cards really well. It could be the energy of maybe you've gone to your workplace and said, I was offered another role, I've been offered another position, or I'm working in this position, I don't want to give it up, you've given me the same amount of money. And your workplace has said, you know what, okay, we'll consider what we're doing and maybe we'll give you what you want here. Because there's definitely something that you've been working at that has sort of lost its shine. And there's something here that says to me, you know you have other options and you know you can move on from this. But there's sort of this feeling that you don't really want to completely move on. And that if what you're working with at the moment were to sort of pick up a little bit, I feel like here you would probably grab that and run. Yeah, because we have the Chariot, see, grabbing it and running. There is definitely a feeling here, and then you have Judgment. Yep, you're giving something a second go here. And I feel like for many of you it's love, but you're doing it differently. There's the Magician. Okay, all right. So I see both cards of manifestation coming out together, which often they do. If I were to read this backwards, I think that you've perhaps had some sort of relationship in the past or some sort of situation that didn't really go the way you wanted it to. But you know what? You're approaching it really differently this time, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness here. You're going away from an old way of doing things, and you're breathing life into something that you've been doing for a while that hasn't really been bearing fruit. I see you looking towards the future, and there is lots of choices and opportunities here. So either you're moving forward to a new choice and opportunity, or you are breathing life into something that was gone here with the Judgment card. Either way, there's a feeling here with that Sun card that you're bringing new life to something. Now, for some of you, it definitely looks like love. It definitely looks like you've manifested a love situation. But it could be partnership. It could be, as I said, a work situation. But I feel like somehow or another things are never going to be the same again. Maybe with that Seven of Cups, you've learned to speak up for yourself or ask for what you want. Maybe you're starting to understand how to approach something in a much more productive way than you've done before. But whatever it is, it feels like something new is coming from something old. There's a whole rebirth of this situation. So let's see where we're going. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles coming through. Now, I have to be upfront with you. I tried doing the reading before, and I had the Jour de Vivre Tarot, and it just didn't show up very well on camera. But the King of Pentacles came straight out in that reading. The King of Pentacles, of course, for me, is a husband or a partner or a wife. It's somebody who is building with you, is creating with you. Now, whoever this person is, and I feel like for a lot of you, you've either worked with this person or you've either been married or in a situation with them previously. But it could be that you've been friends and now you want to take something to a new level too. Whatever it is, it's sort of this energy of, I've got the choice to move on and do something new, but I don't want to do that. I want to get what I've got already going. Maybe you do have love for this person. Maybe you see potential. Maybe you see the potential of something, but I feel like you're saying to this person, you know, either pick it up or I'm moving out. Like that's the energy that's coming through here. All right, so we have the Ace of Wands. There you go. It's brand new start. So the Ace of Wands for me talks about something physical starting up again. So it could be a new physical start in a relationship, a new physical start in the job, but it's definitely coming from a new perspective. This is about having a lot of passion in what you're doing here. It's like you're not approaching it with a half-assed attitude. You're really going at it well and truly. It's something that you really want to put energy into. And if it's a person, it's quite likely that this person does too, but perhaps they didn't really understand where you were coming from. This is why it makes me feel that maybe this is someone you've had some sort of dealings with, but not really at a deeper level, because I feel like somehow or another this person is reciprocating this energy. When I put them together, I mean, you can see the King of Pentacles looking at the Ace of Wands. So I really feel this person wants to do things differently, but perhaps they needed you to take the lead on this. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands coming through. That he's got that wand, and I have the Ace of Cups. So I'm pretty sure we're talking about love for many of you at the moment. The Ace of Cups does talk about a brand new start in love. For me, this is not just love, this is passion. This is something that really wants to take flight, that you really want to have a really good go at. So beautiful energy coming through here. And even with the Knight of Wands, it's like this very passionate, quick energy coming through. So I feel like you may be working from a very spontaneous energy here. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles. Now here we go. So there looks to me like there is some sort of past energy with this person. Now I don't feel it's so much a past relationship, but it could be for some of you. But whatever it is, you're both choosing to work on this contract. There's energy from both of you going into this now. So it's changed the energy from before. All right, so we have the Four of Pentacles coming through. We just need the Ace here and the Strength card. Whatever you're building here, whatever you're doing, it's like you're going from strength to strength on something. And both of you feel to me like you are letting go of some sort of old energy here. So it's like wiping the slate clean and starting again. But this time you're doing it in a very different way. This time you're doing it from a place of passion. And I don't feel that you've done this before. I feel like whoever this person is, maybe like it was a friend or somebody you haven't known very well, but this time you're sort of putting energy into it. Taking it from one level to the next level, very much so here. Oh, I have sticky cards. All right, so the Empress is coming through. I just want to put the next card out because I feel like it's really important. These cards are sticky and they've stuck together. And I know that there's two cards there. And I just want to know, Page of Cups, right. And the Fool card. So to me, this is definitely a brand new start. This is birthing something new. There is an offer here that is taking something in a brand new direction. Again, feeling like there's some sort of history though. But definitely wanting to take something in a new direction. This is something that's, like I said, is having new life breathed into it. Okay, let's just have a quick look and I'll get you some oracle cards. Six of Wands tells me something is moving along a lot more than before. But again, this energy that somebody's just noticed you. So it could be you've got somebody in your friendship group or somebody around you that you haven't had a vested interest in before. Because you're definitely moving towards your own happiness here. There's a feeling that you want to make a future of something. Now, you seem to me to have lots of options here, but I feel like you're choosing somebody in particular. Possibly a Cancer here, but there's sort of a feeling of revitalization, of rebirth. We do have the Two of Cups, which sort of says to me this person is more than likely some sort of soulmate. The Magician and the Seven of Pentacles, though, does tell me that you've manifested something with somebody. Okay. All right. Trying to find an oracle deck to use. This is so funny. I'm so organized, and it's just been so funny trying to get organized in another place where you don't have all of your options open for you. So let's pull your Starseed card. I don't even have a stand. Oh, karmic relationships. How very interesting. Alrighty. Let's just pull a book out. So it could be that this is karmic, this particular situation. All right. maybe something that was karmic that you're making something of. Maybe you've learned about this person. You know, sometimes we can have relationships that, all relationships are karmic. But when we think of something karmic, we think of something that's giving us lessons or teaching us new things. But I feel like you're working differently at this. This is what I feel it's all about. It's almost like you're looking at what you have in the way of resources and you're working differently at something. All right. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who are part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind to see things from a different point of view. When we go into a reactive second-guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. We are all innocent children looking to be seen, understood and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart, and yet that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. You know, this is really interesting. So I'm wondering with this whether you have actually connected with someone that you're really working on something with. Perhaps this isn't something like a passing relationship. I feel like you're really putting the effort into this. Whatever it is, it does feel like this person is ready to work with you. And I feel very strongly that this is giving you a chance perhaps to do something again that you weren't able to do well in the past. So maybe you've done a lot of work on yourself. Maybe we are talking twin flame energy here. But maybe this time around you're starting to understand how to do things in a way that's healthy. I'll leave you with that. It's a beautiful reading. Thank you.